Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I'd like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop or go to black-cat-comics.com and pick up something fun to read. Gonna start with the DC guys because they've got, boy, all kinds of fun stuff going on these days. Let's start with this one. This is DC Love is a Battlefield. One of the new big holiday specials, chock full of lots of stories, lots of great art. Some of the top talent in comics. Can read more about that one in the newsletter. And then it's the big Future State Orama, Dark Detective, Green Lantern, Justice League that's getting a whole lot of buzz these days, Kara Zor-El the Superwoman, Robin Eternal, Superman, Wonder Woman, which of course is one of my favorites because it's got Superman in it. Teen Titans, another one that's got a whole lot of buzz. This Future State stuff's been a lot of fun. They're only like 2 parts. A lot of these are already wrapping up. So if any of this strikes your fancy, I'd highly recommend grabbing both issues because, like I say, new stories, new teams, new talents, lots of fun stuff going on. And then a bunch of DC Black Label. Rorschach from our man Tom King. You know, we love us some Tom King around here. This one's been a lot of fun. If you're following that, you want to follow Strange Adventures, American Vampire 1976, and Sweet Tooth the Return. Big week for this DC Black Label stuff. Good to show you that they do more than their usual DC Universe stuff. Great week for the Marvel guys, too. First of all, Amazing Spider-Man, the core title of the entire Marvel Universe. Been talking about this book a lot. If you're any kind of Spider-Man fan, it's a good time to come back to the book. If you've never been following the main Spider-Man title, it's a great time to jump into this. Grab the reprint of number 55, catch up to this, or grab all of the Spencer trade paperbacks. Really as much fun as Spider-Man's been in a long, long time. And then lots of King in Black. Fantastic Four is a King in Black tie-in. Again, Fantastic Four is one of my favorite titles. If you're following this King in Black stuff, it's always fun to check out some other side titles and see if you want to keep reading those, like Daredevil. Everybody jumped into this a couple issues ago. If you're one of the people that held out, King in Black's a good time to jump in on that. King in Black, Black Panther #1. One of the many side books that's going on. I always say, if you're following the main title, you don't have to read all the side books. But if you love characters like Black Panther, it's always fun to jump in and see what's going on. Haven't seen a Black Panther book in a little while, so that's cool. King in Black, Thunderbolts. And Sword, which is a King in Black book and an X-Men book, which is my transition to Excalibur and X-Force. Been talking about all the different X books that are going on, like Spider-Man. If you ever were an X fan, or if you were never an X fan, now's a good time to jump into it. There's, as always, all kinds of different X titles out there, but they all have different creative teams, different characters, different plot lines. So check them all out. Find the one that's got the art you think is the coolest. X-Force is really popular. Excalibur is really popular. New Mutants, of course, the core X-Men book. Or Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. If you're looking for something X-ish that's a little outside of the continuity, this is fun. And of course, just to show you a little bit, it's just what the title says, Black, White, and Blood. Very cool stylistic choice for that. Morbius, back in his own title. You can also pick up the Epic Collection of all of his first appearances. That's very cool. Another character that there's a lot of buzz about these days. And Star Wars Darth Vader. Like the X books and a lot of things Marvel, always encouraging guys to jump into a Star Wars book. And Darth Vader is, boy, has been from the beginning some of the very, very best of all of it. But there's, of course, Vader and Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, the Bounty Hunters. Lots and lots of great Star Wars stuff out there. And a great week for the indie guys, too. Black Hammer Visions #1 is your latest Black Hammer book from the brilliant mind of Jeff Lemire. But this one's done by all kinds of different cool characters, sticking their toe in the water of Black Hammer books. That's fun. Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. You know we love us some Neil Gaiman around here. This is not the David Mack cover, but I recommend the David Mack cover. Undiscovered Country is your Image book of the week. One of the many, many big hits that Image has going on. And Radiant Black is your first issue Gotta Have It Image book of the week. Always telling you guys to grab these first issues before they become 10th printings or $100 a copy or some such. Red Sonja is another Valentine's Day book, much like the DC one. Love how Dynamite does these Valentine's Day specials. This is the second one. Vampirella was last week. Red Sonja is this week. Speaking of Red Sonja, The Superpowers is a great book to check out if you don't read a whole lot of Dynamite, because, of course, it's got Red Sonja, but it's also got all the Project Superpowers characters, which are very, very cool. Get to know some cool new talent. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, and Transformers Escape are your IDW books, because I'm always saying what a great job IDW does with all the 80s goodness, like G.I. Joe and Transformers and TMNT, which is also out this week. Mighty Morphin is your Boom Studios book of the week, because you guys love the MMPR. Doctor Who is your Titan book of the week. Told you there was all kinds of great indie stuff this week. And Archie and Friends is my all ages book of the week, because I love me some classic Archie. Just in time for Valentine's Day, gives you a little dating advice. And who better to get dating advice from the guy who's been dating Betty and Veronica for like 80 years. Great, great week of stuff. So check those shipping lists. Go to black-cat-comics.com. Click on Shop, click on New This Week, and take a look at all the books I've been talking about. Want to mention the big independent comic publisher sale this weekend. Every weekend this month, we've got different publishers on sale. Go to black-cat-comics.com. Go to the events page and take a look at the calendar of events. Take a look at all the different publishers and the schedules. This week is the Independent, Image, Dark Horse. Great time to try something new, something fun, something exciting. That's all we got for you for this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Saturday.